Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Spider Monkey Eats. Today I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself as well as tell you why it's important to be conscious of your portion sizes and know the difference between different stages of the same food. So some of you guys may not know, but I am a professional MMA fighter and boxer, signed with Invicta Fighting Championships as well as CES Boxing. I have competed for the last close to a decade. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I've done fitness competitions, and I'm also a NASM certified personal trainer. I am not a nutritionist, however, I do find that it's very important to know some key things about nutrition so that you can see your results. So I just want to share with you guys a few things. So number one, the best tool that I have in the kitchen that I use for every single meal is a food scale. So you're definitely going to want to get a food scale. Weighing out and measuring certain things, our foods that we eat on a daily basis are very important to know what we're putting in our bodies, know how much we're putting in our bodies, and so that we can slowly see the results that we're working for. Some big misconceptions though are on foods. You'll be like, oh, it's healthy, but I'm not losing weight. So if you're not weighing out your food, if you're not measuring stuff, you're still probably going to be eating too much. So I know when I overdo it, you know, I can be conscious of it, I can make changes, I know when I have to cut stuff out for a fight. I fight at 105 pounds, I don't walk around at 105 pounds, but I've never to this day, and again I have close to 30 fights, I've never stepped in a sauna one time to cut weight. I don't do that, I diet down. So very important, and the biggest thing about that is watching my portion sizes, eliminating things as I get closer to fight time. So the big thing that I want to show you guys is sweet potatoes. Very important. So this bothers me because I've looked it up, I've tried to ask other people. Nobody can really tell me the real amount. When a sweet potato is cooked, it loses water. So weighing it before is more accurate. So weighing a sweet potato before you even cook it at all is the most accurate reading that you're going to get. So that's what I really aim to do. And especially because there's nothing else added onto here. Anytime you're roasting something, you need to kind of keep in mind that that olive oil is going to add up those calories as well. So this is the same amount. These are 6 ounces. Okay? This is before being cooked, and then this is 6 ounces weighed afterward. Does this look at all the same amount? No. Significantly more. Okay? So cooked right here is about 170 calories, again, depending on how much olive oil maybe I added to my whole batch. And then raw, again, 6 ounces, is about 146 calories. So this is accurate because I know I didn't add anything else to that. I can, you know, bake it, poke some holes in it, bake it in the oven. No, I didn't add anything. And then whatever toppings you put on it, then incorporate those into your calories for the day. But roasting it gets tricky because you really never actually know how many calories you're getting because a lot of the water cooks out and it's a significantly bigger portion. So if I were going to kind of count 6 ounces of my sweet potato, I just rough guesstimate that about 4 ounces would be those 6. About maybe 4.5. I know that at least an ounce, ounce and a half has cooked out in just water. So this would be significantly higher in calories if I was actually able to break it down versus my 6 ounce uncooked. So that's one thing. The next thing I have is regular fruit, which I love, versus dried fruit, which I love as well. But when I tell you guys the calories, you're going to be like, holy jamoly. Okay, significant difference. This is the same amount. Okay, right here, this is the same amount. If we were to weigh it. I think it was 80 grams. Yeah, 80 grams. Okay. Let's see. For the fresh, 40 calories. Not bad. Really good. Love fresh fruit. If you guys were to guess how much in this dried fruit, again, same exact weight, 300 calories. 300 calories! I love dried pineapple, but can you see how you could overdo it? Versus 40 calories, same exact amount weight-wise, but calories can be deceiving, okay? It's a matter of what also goes into the processing. So this is, when you get dried fruit, you think, oh, it's just fruit. It's pretty much always coated in sugar unless you specifically are able to buy an unsweetened version of it. And sometimes it doesn't taste what you think it's going to taste like. I've tried unsweetened banana chips thinking like, alright, cool, I'll limited calories because bananas are high in calories. Unsweetened banana chips are disgusting. Okay, so some things are worth getting them sweetened, and as you mainly will see them mainstream, but you gotta know that there's other sugar added already to something that's sweet. So a regular banana, I don't add extra sugar on top of it, but because it's dry, dehydrated, it takes away some of that flavor that you normally would get, so they add it back in elsewhere. So again, 40 calories versus 300 calories. Same exact weight if I were to weigh this, okay? So the last thing I want to talk about with you guys is nuts. Mixed nuts, almond butter, peanut butter, those are an area where you could be eating and not realize how many calories you're actually getting. Okay, we look at a tablespoon, we eye it out, and it's probably more than we think it is. So right here, this is actually weighted 2 tablespoons. Okay, this right here is 160 calories. Okay, this small little portion. This portion of nuts, okay, this is mixed nuts, these are 150 calories. So you can see how, oh, I just had a handful or just a tablespoon, it adds up very quickly. So you definitely want to be mindful, conscious, careful about, sticking that spoon in the peanut butter jar. Every little bit is going to add up. Handfuls of nuts, it's actually better. You don't want to just go to the package. It's better to take it out of the package, put it in a small bowl, weigh it out. Don't weigh it out, but as long as you're not going continuously back into the main stash and not kind of realizing how much you're intaking, because you could eat up 1,000 calories like nothing, okay? For some people, about 1,200 calories, that could be your daily allowance. Maybe you're not too physically active, everything changes, but just so you know, healthy things can be super high in calories without you even realizing. Even the roasted sweet potatoes, like we talked about, the amount of olive oil, okay, you need to be conscious of how much olive oil did I add to it if I was roasting it. So all of those little things, olive oil is going to be high in calories. All these little things are going to add up. The sweetened fruit versus the fresh fruit. So know your choices, know what's good. There is no one size fits all for a diet, for a food regimen. Whatever works for you, you have to eat what you like, okay? So to be knowledgeable about your options, this is both pineapple, but one is going to have higher calories than the other, okay? Both sweet potatoes, but maybe I bake this and don't add on the extra olive oil. Both almond butter, okay, or almond butter and then mixed nuts, okay, but a spoonful versus a handful. Everybody's hand size is different. So just being conscious, weighing things out, getting a better idea, tracking what you're doing throughout the day. Having a food diary is very helpful. You do not have to be perfect. It's just making, effort to be on top of and knowledgeable about what you are eating and consuming on a daily basis. Okay? Nobody's perfect. Don't aim to be. Don't try to be. Allow yourself some leeway. But if you make little changes every day, it makes things a lot better. Okay, so hopefully you guys like this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments about, another topic you guys are interested in and want to hear more about, let me know. If you guys never want to miss another episode of Spider Monkey Eats, next time cooking some healthy food, definitely subscribe to our channel, Ultimate MMA Plus. See you guys next time.